Q4 GDP number is out, 4.8%. Now this, well, it may not be a shocker, but it is below what the lower end of the poll was suggesting. So not the best of numbers to work with, because this is at the lowest end of what the range was suggesting. There were people who were even hoping for a 5.3. Now the market is not reacting, probably already pricing in this number. But yeah, Q4 GDP 4.8% versus the poll of 4.9%. While our guests are with us, Maithili, this first initial reaction from you.
Well, I think markets had by and large factored in, because whether it's 4.8 or 4.9, the difference is very, really marginal. But I think the two pluses are that overall, if you look at it, that it is an improvement over Q3. But the downside to that really is that last year, the Q4 was 5.3%. So you're getting this 4.8% despite the advantage of a much lower base. Mind you, in the third quarter when we got 4.5, that was on a higher base in Q3. So actually it shows that the economy is in pretty dire straits. But overall, the fact that we have seemed to come out of the third quarter 4.3, 4.5, which was the lowest in the past 15 quarters, shows that maybe there are signs that the economy is recovering. So I think reactions would be fairly mixed.
The Q4 agri growth, that on a sequential basis has improved, but very marginally, 1.4% versus 1.1%. You have the manufacturing growth, which has come in marginally higher once again, 2.6% versus 2.5%. And remember, this 4.8% takes the FY13 GDP growth to 5%. So Shashank, I'd like your opinion on the GDP numbers and the internals that you've heard so far.
Yeah, well, I guess I was expecting, the growth to be better than 4.8%. As I was saying, I guess I was expecting agriculture growth to be better, and also the manufacturing growth to be better than what was anticipated. I think what I was actually thinking was that the advance estimates for the year as a whole were 5% that came out at the time of the budget.
Okay.
And so they actually sort of included or incorporated some estimates for the quarter four also. So the information at that time, I think, on agriculture and manufacturing would have suggested somewhat more moderate growth than what we have. So it's in that context that I was expecting better growth. But I think the 4.8% growth also has got us 5% overall for the year.